Hey, how's it going everybody? Coach Kyle here, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for future content notifications. Look back at old videos, there's a bunch of them. If you know somebody who might benefit from the topic I'm going to discuss today, please share this with them. The topic for today is this book called Mindset, and it's by Carol Sweck. My wife, a teacher, was given this by the district. Every teacher in the district was given this last year to read, and most mornings my wife and I do a little bit of reading and meditation, and I'm on page 8 of this book. I read a few pages, just a few sections this morning, and this is a book that I've known about for a long time. It's a book that in like business development groups I'm part of, when the topic comes up of what are some books I should read, this is a book often listed. So pleased to be able to read it. And very early on, page 8, the author is talking about the two main types of mindsets that she has categorized. And there's the growth or the fixed mindset. And examples would be, so she's explaining the two mindsets. That's where I'm at in the book. But she says, like, a fixed mindset believes that if you get a C on a midterm, that's where you're at. You have a C. The fixed mindset would look at it as, okay, can I study harder? Can I study better? How can I improve upon this? The fixed mindset believes that their IQ test is it. You're wherever you're at. But the growth mindset believes that you can cultivate, you can grow, you can nurture your abilities through self-learning, from help from others. You can grow, evolve, change, improve. And so I'm reading this morning. My wife and I are sitting up in our beds, we're reading, and I'm reading this, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't really know, I almost don't believe what the author, PhD, and I almost don't believe what she's saying, because she's talking about these people where when they cope, so how would they cope? I wouldn't bother to put so much time and effort into doing well in anything, says the fixed mindset. In other words, don't let anyone measure you again. Do nothing, stay in bed, get drunk, eat, cry, break something. What is there to do? Says the fixed mindset. But the growth mindset, like I said, try harder, be more careful when parking your car if you get a ticket, watch the speed limit a little better. The growth mindset looks on how to improve, how to solve the problem. The fixed mindset just thinks the problem is a wall that can't be gone around or over. And I'm like, Desi, what is going on here? Like, does this actually exist? But obviously it's been a long time, but I've been self-employed basically, or working from home for basically my entire adult life since college. And I realized this morning, but this is something I've known, that I don't really have to deal with fixed-minded people, but Desi is telling me all the time about fixed-minded students. And her latest example was she has a new Promethean board that she's testing for the district, and she wrote up an equipment or electronic computer contract for her students to sign, saying that if it doesn't work properly, then they will try to fix it. They'll try to work with what the problem is and how to solve it, rather than just kind of shut down. She has students that will literally just stop trying, instead of trying to develop and solve and fix the problem. And I realized that it's almost impossible to be a runner if you have a fixed mindset, because I work with many individuals who are starting with a 0 or very minimum fitness level, and when you're at 0, you can't have a fixed mindset and continue. It's just impossible. running is all about solving problems and growing and developing, whether it's trying to get PRs, trying to go faster, trying to just enjoy it more. You're always trying to do a little better. Now, the better might change, but you're always trying to do a little better. But if you have a fixed mindset, I don't think you can be a runner and have a fixed mindset. So if this is something you've never heard of, I'm pleased to make you aware of this, that be conscious of having that growth mindset, that mindset of trying to solve problems, trying to improve, trying to work around issues, rather than looking at an issue as a huge brick wall that you can't get around, you can't go over. Keep growing. Rome wasn't built in a day. You got to work at it. So keep working. And if you're watching this, thank you for having a growth mindset. So as always, you keep running, and I'll keep coaching.